Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, ma'am and my friends. Hello, my name is Widia Rahmatul Jannah. In this session, and my colleague teacher is Dr. Wisma Yunita MPD. I'm here to tell you about the SLAY, reading and speaking assignment, analyzing abstract in my journal. Okay, my background is influenza virus is an RNA virus wrapped in a lipid bilayer taken from a plasma membrane of the mother cell. Studies as previous showed that flu virus infection are dependent on cellular tissues, including sphingolipids, sphingomyelin, and sphingosys. In background, this background explains the introduction to the journal, which contains an explanation of the beginning or so-called background. Okay, in aims, explore the role of GBA in influenza virus entry and infection by genetically knocking it out using clustered regularly interspaced short palindromics repeated with CIS9. In aims, in the session of the goal, explain the purpose of a study journal. Next, method. In this session of the method, explain what methods a research journal use and how. HIK 293, HIK 293 T17, A 549 lung carcinoma, ATCC CZL 195 and BHK 21. Cells were grown in double jaw modified angle medium, supplemented with 10% fetal bovine serum, 1% sodium pyruvate, 1% antibiotic and antimeiotic, and 1% ligotamine at 37 Celsius, all from Gipcho Life Technologies with 5% CO2. Result: glucose metabolism regulate influenza virus infection. Previous studies have demonstrated that certain enzymes along the sphingolipid pathway, FIC1, are important for influenza virus infection. Cells exposed to inhibitor of serine palmitoid transferase of sphingosine kinase, as well as cell defense in sphingomyelin display reduce influenza virus infection. 23/25. Our findings suggest that GBA and optimal levels of GLGCR are required to regulate thriving along the endogenous pathway of virus and endogenous cargoes, particularly with respect to later stage of the pathway. In the result in this portion of the outcome, our effort is explain what the results are obtained from this activity and what the results are. Okay, next, last conclusion. As the first studies suggested a general rule for GBA along the endogenous pathway, we tested that hypothesis and found the that traversing of epidermal growth factor AGV to the lead endos and degradation of its receptor were impaired in GBI cunocule cell. Okay, in the conclusion of what was done before, the conclusion of all this research journal. Okay, in the last about importance, influenza virus is pathogen responsible for second largest pandemic in human history. And better understanding for how influenza virus enters host cell might lead to development of more efficacious therapies against emerging strains of virus. Thank you for your attention. Sorry if there is wrong in speech or in writing. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.